Welcome back everybody, this is part 4 of my PI tutorial. In this video I will be showing you how to put down some basic industry and some advanced industry and how to transport your materials off world. So first let's go ahead and place down some basic industry. I'll be making mechanical parts on this world, so I'll need both reactive metals and precious metals, I believe. So go ahead and place these down and create some links in between them. There is a shortcut when you create links. If you hold down the control key and take on a building and move your cursor to another building, you can create a link pretty quickly. Now, before you can route anything, you have to select a schematic. And like I said, I'm looking for base metals. So I believe that's reactive metals that they create. Yep. So let me install. Do the same thing with the other basic industry building. Install. And do the same for the noble metals. They require precious metals. And you can look up all these schematics from different online resources. I use Eve Planets. There are others out there to use, but I prefer that one, eveplanets.com, I believe. So now that I've got my construction orders, let's go ahead and submit my changes. And I'm going to go ahead and place down an advanced industry facility as well. For every one basic industry material coming in, you can place one advanced facility. So if I have both precious metals and reactive metals being produced, I can place down one advanced industry facility. Since I have 2 of each, I'm going to put down 2 facilities. There we go. Submit and link them. There we are. Submit and create a schematic. Mechanical parts should be down on this list a little bit. There it is. Let's see if I got this right. Precious metals and reactive metals. Good. Install. Do the same thing on the other advanced industry. Here we are. Install. Submit. Now, I have one more link to create. Let's see if I have enough power for it. Dude, oh goodness. That would be kind of embarrassing if I have to start this whole PI colony over. But we got it. Now, let's start routing. This is where the route screen comes in handy. You can look and see what's incoming and outgoing and create your routes from here. So let's go ahead and do that. Create a route. We'll select destinations. Do it again. Select incoming. Create a route. Select my next destination. Create a route. There we go. Then we're going to, let's see, create another route. So, oops, nope. We're going to go to products. Our next product is reactive metals. Now we're going to route our reactive metals to a storage facility. So we can always keep a stock on hand in case we, I'm making a little bit more than another from certain cycles on extraction units. It happens. So we're going to create a route. There we go. Now, if I did this right, I should be able to look in the route screen and see my incoming products. There we are, reactive metals. So I can create another route and take it to our advanced industry. Do it again. to the other advanced industry. There we are. Let's submit our changes. There we go. That section of the colony is running. Now, let's do it the same with the noble metals. Create a route, take it to our basic. Create another route to our second basic. There we go. Now we go to our products, take it back to the spaceport. And last one, take it back to the spaceport. Create route. There we go. Now, if I look at the spaceport, I should see them all there. There they are. Let's take it to our advanced industries. Last route to our last advanced industry. There we go. Let's submit. Now, if everything's going well, we can always check the route screen to make sure we got incoming. Now there's a transiting. That just means that there's some materials being moved, not specifically to this building, but to another building that it must pass by. So you'll see transit materials as well in the route screen. But I have to do one more thing. I have to go to the products for my advanced industry and route them to our spaceport, so we can then transport them off-world. And finally, the last product. There we go. Submit. Now, you can check to make sure I did this right by collecting routes here, and then we're going to see a pretty large list of routes. Let's go ahead and expand it a bit, move it to the side. Now I got noble metals moving through, I got precious metals moving in and out, and then I have incoming mechanical parts. Now, once you get your mechanical parts, and it's going to take a little bit, I believe a advanced industry takes an hour. Yes, an hour once it gets materials to run through. Basic industries take 30 minutes. So in an hour, I'm going to have mechanical parts in my, I guess technically an hour and a half, because first it has to go through the basics. So in an hour and a half, I'm going to have mechanical parts in my spaceport. What you do after that is you click Launch, and it brings up your Planetary Custom Office screen. Now, somehow, I have mechanical parts in the Custom Office already. I, honest to God, don't know why. I have absolutely no idea how I got that there. So we're just going to go ahead and show you how to move materials. So I'm going to, just for fun, move some planetary materials off-world. Once you do this, you get a transfer cost. For transporting all these noble metals off-world, it cost me 58,000 ISK. Now, it increases by a percentage of its worth. My tax rate is 4% on this Planetary Custom Office. It's a really good tax rate. So it's going to tax me 4% of the material's worth. So the more worth a material has, the more cost it takes to transport. And that cost fits into your overall PI income. But it's really negligible because it's you make so much more money on PI than you do on transporting stuff, unless you have a high custom office tax rate. Luckily, we do not. So that's just how you do it. And then once you transport it over, you can actually approach the custom office like you can any other cargo container out in space, open it up, pull your stuff into your ship, and move it to market. And that's it. That's the basics of creating an API colony. Now, this colony can be tightened up quite a bit. I'm not exactly satisfied with its its look. But that's just my personal preferences. I'm kind of OCD about how I produce my colonies. But you have an idea of how you can create a colony and the different ways you can do it. And in other videos, I will show you different varieties of planetary colonies. But this is the basic P2 colony. You have your extraction units, your basic industries, and your advanced industries. And they're all going to produce one material on your world. You don't have to transport anything anywhere else. You just take your final product and move it to market. Easy peasy. So I hope this has helped. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me in game, Raylan Oskold, and I can get you sorted. Until then, you check out my other PI videos, and thanks for watching.